Hello everyone, welcome back to Grimm's Garage, and today on MOTU Monday, we're going to focus primarily on two new figures released for the Snake Men series. We've got Snake Face and Dragon Blaster Skeletor, as well as I've finally obtained Trap Jaw, so we'll open and take a look at him as well. So, without further ado, let's get on with it. We have Trap Jaw here. I did grab the one with the bent up bubble, saying I'm going to open it anyway. Help out the collectors there. A cybernetic criminal can literally arm himself with any weapon he needs for battle. Nice little artwork there. All the other figures in the line, which I have obtained, Orko and Zodak. I am still missing Triclops. Plug laser gun hook or pincers into arm. Open and close jaw for biting action. We're going to take a close look at the packaging, and then we'll get them all out and take a better look. That is re-released, by the way. Hence the orange corner saying fan favorite. That just means it was a second reissue of it. The figure's the same. The only difference is that orange corner saying fan favorite. Deluxe figure set of Dragon Blaster Skeletor. Kind of basic, primarily. Skeletor with some new armor to go along with his new accessories here. On the standard sword, got a little dragon squirter with some tethering devices. Press dragon head to spray enemies. Retro play. Ooh, Snake Men. Yeah, I need everybody back here other than the two we have today. In order of wanting, I'd say Snake Trooper first, then King Randor, Snake Tila, Slammer for last, honestly. What we got here? Snap together dragon backpack, attach chain to backpack, move dragon's head and add water. Spray feature actions and how to chain them up. And last but not least, we have Snake Face, which I'm honestly a little disappointed they made this a deluxe figure set. The only reason why they made a deluxe figure set is because they didn't bother with the physical action feature of the classic one, which is he had this face, you press a button, snakes come out of his face, and he looks like this. So they removed the action and just gave him a separate head as a pack-in. And, I mean, if that was a standard figure with a staff and shield, that would just be a package like Trap Jaw. Because they made his head separately, it's now a deluxe pack. And I think we got kind of robbed on that. We got robbed on an action figure, and because they had to put his head separately, it's now an action pack. And I'm not okay with that, to be honest with you. I mean, at least we got this. It should be a standard figure, at least. If not, include the action feature. They're doing the action features for the Toon figures. Pull snakes out of body. At least they got that. Well, without further ado, I'll take a quick moment, get these out of the packages, so we can get a better look. I'll be right back. And here we are, fully unboxed. We'll take a look at our instruction sheets first. Or disassembly sheets. We've got our Trap Jaw, Skeletor, and Snake Face. We've only got two comics to look at, one from Trap Jaw and a shared comic for the two Snake figures. We've got Double Trouble, which I featured when I opened Orko. I'm going to take a pause view, zoom on that if you like. Beautiful artwork. And we have Viper's Vice. This one's new to me because they're my first Snake Men figures. Well, for the Snake Men series, at least. Very cool. Let's take a look at Trapjaw. Now, I was a little relieved. I thought he would have only came with 2 weapons. He did come with 3. The hook one was hiding behind this blaster in the package. Yeah, you've got your normal articulation and removable parts as usual. I'm not going to do that for every figure or video. We all know the parts come off. This separate belt here, it's removable by unclipping it or bisecting the figure for that matter, since all these new ones are displaceable. Of course, he's got his robotic arm, which is kind of cool because even though he retains his shoulder piece, you could give somebody else a robotic arm. It has the same standard arm socket. So that's pretty cool. I currently have the gun blaster plugged in there. We also have the hook hand that I thought was missing. It was hiding in the package. And we've got the gripper claw, which I think I'll keep on there for now. And he does have his articulated jaw. It's not too shabby. Pretty cool, actually. Never understood the top of his head. I always thought maybe you could hang him up like an ornament. But happy to have this guy. Let's get on to the newer ones here. Starting with Dragon Blaster Skeletor. I didn't put anything on him from the package other than I put the sword in his hand. This is how he comes in the package with half his armor on. As you can see, this simply falls off, and you've got pretty much a basic Skeletor. The only difference is the accessories. So it comes with this front armor, which is a gap here for the chain that we'll show later. Here's our dragon piece, which is pretty much like a little squirt gun or hairspray pump. Let's fill it up with water. And it should squirt out of there like a squirt gun. So hopefully we can clip these onto his armor without too much hassle. Or at least place it together for the video here. In fact, I'm going to take a pause. Alright, here we are with our Dragon Blaster attached. Full armor on there. Also comes with this chain, real chain, with a plastic cuff. So you're supposed to put the cuff on his arm here, feed it through the armor, ooh, there we go. Alright. This links back around and chains to the dragon's neck with the lock here to help keep him slaved onto Skeletor, I guess. There you go. I'd say earlier, yeah, it's the standard Skeletor with a little extra different armor. A squirt accessory. I guess the chain adds a little coolness to it. Yeah. You know what? Let's test out that Dragon Blaster. I've got some, oh, pardon me, I've got some water here. Oh, too much. Take some of that out. Alright, it's gonna squirt. Take a few pumps. Oh, yep, squirting right at me. See that? It's a tiny little spurt, but it is aggressive. It works. Totally getting the wall wet, by the way. Don't care. Right on my shirt. Kind of fun. Just the thing you need with a wet water toy. There's metal chain accessories to rust. I've got some water on the table. And last but for today, we have Snake Face. Now, he's pretty much like the classic one. We've got the new articulated pieces in that. He's got a staff and a shield. And it's all good, but the classic one used to have an action feature that made the snakes pop out of his face. We don't have this on this one. The only pop-out feature here, they do have two snakes on his chest here. Pop them down. Which honestly feels very cheap and chintzy. Kind of lackluster, to be honest with you. So that's the only pop-out feature. Other than that, gotta rip his head off. There you go. There's this pop-out snake face. Now, in the old one, you'd push a button, and all this would snake right out of his face. So that's highly disappointing. When I know they're doing things like that in the cartoon series. Anyway, it is a nice looking figure otherwise. Action feature, lackluster. But I'm happy to have it anyway. It's better than nothing. And with that, thank you for joining me today. I hope you'll all join me again soon. And I hope you all have a very good night.